Welcome to Mindfulness Moments. We're up to episode 41. I trust that your practice is developing and that you're experiencing some change in yourself, some change in others. I also suspect at times you feel a bit frustrated. You may feel a bit frustrated with yourself, with others, the outside world, with your financial situation, whatever it may be. But I hope in there you're noticing a difference of how you were almost a year ago now, and you are now. Sometimes people, when they get to this point where they start to recognize the impact that they have and the monkey mind, the thinking, the turning over of thoughts and regrets and feelings in their head, they want to go back to the not waking up. They want to give up the practice. And this sticking point, this point is very important to get beyond. Like I spoke before about meditation, a lot of people say that they can't meditate because they can't stop their thoughts or their mind is too active. Their mind has not become more active because they decided to sit meditation. They've just for the first time noticed how active the mind is. When we can connect our breath and still the body, and we just follow the breath, we begin to become more aware of all those thoughts that are surfacing, all those things that we're chewing on, all those worries, that spotlight that I've spoken about. And this has to do with our ego self. There's kind of a struggle, if you will, between the ego self, which is small self, self with a small s, and our universal self or spiritual self, which is S with a capital, with self with a capital S. And that's the interconnected self. That's the one that has no separation. And this is where we get caught. We get caught in this struggle or battle or arm wrestle between the small egoic self and the big universal self. Perhaps it's easier for some of us to look at a child and look what it's doing and to see ourselves in them. And sometimes we want to protect them. Sometimes we want to input, if we're to use computer language, just download all our experiences into some sort of hard drive and then upload it into them so they don't have to go through the same struggles. And that's kind of a compassionate way to think, but at the same time, it's not allowing them to live out their karma. But the reason I bring that up is because if we can see yourself in them, if I can see myself in that child, then I can see myself in all my neighbors. I can see myself in those people that push my buttons or rub me the wrong way. And I can recognize that it's the ego self that's being rubbed the wrong way, and the big self that wants to see them for who they really are. And so unwinding this ball of string, this pretzel, ancient twisted karma, that's our daily practice. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, I did a podcast with Miwa Mack, and she was talking about how people they want things instantaneously now. I mean, years ago there was instant coffee, so you just added water. Then the microwave came around. Remember microwaves? Everything, quick. Now you got expedient shipping, free shipping, guaranteed shipping. You can download stuff on your phone. We want that instant fix. But if we think about our lives, those instant fixes, they don't have the lasting memories. They don't have the lasting memories as training, deciding that you're going to go to the gym and you're going to work out, deciding that you're going to sit meditation, follow your breath. When we set those in motion and we go through the trials and tribulations, the struggles, the soreness of waking up in the morning, and then we reach a point and we look back, we go, wow, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about others. I really love the fact that we call this practice because it's a constant ebb and flow. It's a constant learning. It's a constant coming back. As Ekai-san said, it's that falling off a balance, then returning. And that returning to the balance point, that's where all the growth happens. There's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of learning in stumbling and staying down. You find the courage. You find the courage to surrender, to let go, to see that it's not about your small self, your ego self, to connect with that higher self, to notice it in the bird's song, the child's smile, the neighbor's glance. So let us, as we move forward and we close this year and move into a new year, let us continue to work on our practice, to let go, of that egoic self, that small self, plug into that higher self, that universal self, and continue to experience life mindfully, compassionately, with humor. with amusement, and know that you're going to trip, you're going to stumble, but come back, accept it, allow it, don't judge it, learn from it, return to center, and be there. Be there for those people who are looking to wake up but haven't come in contact with someone who's been practicing. They didn't know that this existed. They had an idea that maybe something else. It can't just be this. But it's not our job to go and find them and to change them. Our job is to just move through life, taking care of everything, and let things unfold. Understand what's in your control and what's not in your control. So, till we meet again, thank you. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel so I can get the message out there to more people. So if you got just a morsel from this video, please like it. Thank you.